Welcome to My African Affairs, and in today's video we talk about the attack by the Al-Shabaab on the UPDF army, a military base housing Ugandan forces with the African Union peacekeeping mission was on Friday morning attacked by Al-Shabaab militants. According to a Somali army captain, both sides suffered heavy casualties. A statement by the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia confirmed that on Friday morning at around 5 a.m., the peacekeepers' forward operating base in Bulo Mareer, 130 kilometers southwest of Mogadishu, the capital, was attacked by Al-Shabaab in the Lower Shabelle region.
MashaAllah.
The Al-Shabaab militants used vehicle Borne improvised explosive devices and suicide bombers. This prompted a furious fight between the Al-Shabaab militants and the ATMIS soldiers. Reinforcement from the ATMIS soldiers, aviation unit and allies managed to destroy the weapons of the Al-Shabaab. Locals confirmed drone strikes confirming aerial support. There was no immediate communication of the official number of casualties, but Strategic Intelligence Service, a site that releases counterterrorism and security intelligence alerts off its Twitter handle at CTNSIS, put a figure of more than 50 soldiers. Al-Shabaab, on the other hand, was quick to release a statement that they had killed 137 soldiers in the suicide bomb attack. This is the most devastating, according to security experts, in 6 years on the ATMIS soldiers. The group was quick to publish dismembered images of Bulo Mareer forward operating base manned by UPDF soldiers. The attack comes a fortnight after unconfirmed reports that the UPDF had lost 5 soldiers in an ambush in the Lower Shabelle region, claims that the UPDF spokesperson General Felix dismisses as untrue. Lower Shabelle has become the biggest theater of the massacre of soldiers at the hands of the Al-Shabaab. The region is a home to Janaale, a quiet town which is found 30 kilometers south of Bulo Mareer. This area, a UPDF officer, Colonel Fred, described as the Al-Shabaab headquarters in the year 2018. Since 2006, the Al-Qaeda-linked jihadist group, the Al-Shabaab, has been seeking to topple the government and establish its own rules based on the strict interpretation of the Islamic law in the fragile Horn of Africa. ATMIS, however, says the mission remains committed in its fight against terrorism and will continue working with the federal member states and the federal government in Somalia and other international member states in securing Somalia against the Al-Shabaab. The 20,000 strong ATMIS force has a more offensive remit than its predecessor, known as AMISOM. The force is drawn from Uganda, Djibouti, Burundi, Ethiopia and Kenya, with troops deployed in central and southern Somalia. Its goal is to hand over Somalia's security to Somalia's army and police by 2024. Troop contributing countries like Kenya and Burundi have also suffered heavy casualties by the Al-Shabaab despite international partners' efforts, including the US, the European Union and the UK, to weaken the Al-Shabaab. The US reaffirms its commitment in supporting Somalia and the East African partners in the relentless fight against the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab group.